Morning Metchelana. I'm Caitlin Reeves.
And I'm Maddie Reeves.
And we're with your WMCA newscast. Today's February 11th, 2016.
Fun fact of the day, Apple's co-founder sold all of his shares for $800, which is now worth $35 billion today.
Why can't we all be successful like that?
I have no idea, Caitlin.
Now here's Landon with some more upcoming announcements.
Thank you, Caitlin and Madison. National Junior Honor Society induction is this Thursday, the 11th. Congratulations to all the students who have worked hard to become part of this society. Progress reports go out on February 16th. We thought we'd give you enough notice so you can get your grades up before your parents see them. Join us for chapel next Wednesday, the 17th, to hear Dr. Michael Brown. He is an author, international speaker, and biblical scholar. He will tackle the controversies, engage the culture, and challenges the status quo. Michael Brown is the director of Coalition of Conscience and president of Fire School of Ministry. He has a great message that you'll want to be taking notes on. Campus United will meet next Friday the 19th for its monthly gathering. This is open to all middle and high school students. The speaker is Junior Drew Moore. Seniors, the next breakfast is Thursday the 25th. Tell your parents now so they have time to plan. Speaking of seniors, you have to leave for the Disney class trip on the 29th. Last week, Donnie went around to find out if you should be a U.S. citizen. I have faith in you, but let's see what you said.
Who signs bills to become laws?
I should know this, but I have no idea.
Okay. Who is the Vice President of America?
Joe Biden.
Who is the Vice President of America?
Obama.
If the president could no longer serve, who becomes president?
I would say the vice president.
If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes the president?
Vladimir Putin.
What are the two major political parties in the United States?
Democrat and Republican.
What country is south of the United States?
Mexico.
Can you name 3 of the 13 colonies?
Virginia, New York, Pennsylvania.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The president.
Who signs bills to become laws?
I don't know.
Can you name the last 3 presidents?
I can name them all.
Please name them all.
Okay.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, and Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama.
Well, there you have it. The Russian leader would be our president. Mrs. Lockridge can name too many presidents to count. And 5th graders are smarter than everyone else in the world. Now to Donnie with some athletic updates.
Those were some interesting answers. The NCISA Varsity Wrestling Tournament is on Friday, February 19th and Saturday the 20th. All of our winter teams had a great season and are now wrapping up. Tryouts for spring sports are February 16th, 17th, and 18th. Make sure to get your physical up to date and good luck to those trying out. Now here's Christian Leadership with your weekly devotion.
Why should we follow Christ?
With that question, a lot of people think that following Christ is a bunch of to-do lists and chores, but in fact, when you accept Christ, it's automatic freedom. Like, you go around through your day knowing that you have a hope, which I think is incredible, and that's why I follow Christ.
Why should we be grateful for MCA?
We should be grateful because this is a school where we can publicly learn about Christ, and we have this head start where we can build this foundation, and so that we'll be ready for the world. And it's an advantage. Christ put us here. God put us here in our lives for a reason, and we should use that to our advantage.
Why should we encourage one another?
We need to encourage each other to build each other up in Christ.
We do encourage one another so when people are going through hard times, they know that people are there for them and that Christ will always be there for them too.
Why should we lead by example?
I think we should lead by example, not just because Jesus did, but because when Jesus led, he did it out of grace because he didn't have to lead by example. But he still prayed to the Father, and he still came here and served. So if Jesus could humble himself that much, having all that power, how much more should we as followers of him lead by the example he's given us?
What does the cross mean to you?
To me, the cross is just such an example of hope and the greatest example of love that could ever be shown to us through Jesus just laying down his life for us, and just be able to have the Holy Spirit come into our lives as we accept him, so that we can encourage others just like Jesus did, and that we can lead others through our actions and through everything that we say.
Wow, what a great devotion. Now I have a few updates for middle school students. On January 28th, qualifying middle school and lower school students attended the ACSI Geography B. We had a few students who placed in the middle school. 6th grader Eliza Hacker finished 6th overall, 7th grade Jack Lawrence finished 3rd, and 8th grader Michael Decker finished 9th. Great job! Last Friday, the 5th, selected students participated in the school spelling bee. The top 4 in each grade will go on to participate in the ACSI bee. Now the overall winner for middle school was 7th grader Kaylee Nelson. Great job, Kaylee. And good luck to all of those who will compete later this month. This Thursday, National Junior Honor Society is having their annual induction ceremony. Many students are being inducted for their hard work in the academic arena. The listed students will be accepted into the society. Great job to those who have been diligent and hard workers. Now that's all I have for you, and back to Caitlin and Maddie at the desk.
Thank you for all those announcements, Ms. Ferguson. Your news media team has released the new edition of Battle Cry newsletter. Be sure to check it out. The issue is emailed to you in your student email and can be found on some of our social media sites.
Prom tickets are now on sale. You can purchase tickets and pay for them on RunWeb. If you have questions about this event, you can see Mrs. Ferguson before or after school. For right now, check this video. Okay, well, times have changed and so has fashion.
To say the least.
We hope everyone decides to attend prom and make memories of their own.
MCA Night at Moe's is on the 25th. Mark it on your calendar and come out and support your school.
Remember that there will be no school the 12th or the 15th. Have a great weekend and stay safe.
Now here's your slice of advice for the week.
If you want something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done.